The 2000s were a decade of bold fashion choices, unforgettable red carpet moments, and style that still inspires today. From elegant gowns that defined elegance to daring looks that pushed boundaries, celebrities gave us countless iconic fashion moments that shaped the era. In this video, we're counting down the top 16 most iconic celebrity fashion moments of the 2000s. Charlize Theron. At the 2004 Academy Awards, Charlize Theron delivered a true 2000s fashion moment while making history. She accepted her Oscar wearing a shimmering Gucci gown that hugged her figure perfectly and sparkled under the lights. Yes, the tan was a bit heavy, but that was peak early 2000s energy, and everyone was doing it. The dress itself was pure red carpet magic, elegant, glamorous, and impossible to ignore. As she walked on stage to accept her award, the look instantly became iconic. It wasn't just a beautiful gown, it was a winner's dress. Years later, this Gucci moment still defines Charlize's rise as a serious Hollywood powerhouse and remains one of the most unforgettable Oscar looks of the decade. Cate Blanchett. At the 2005 Academy Awards, Cate Blanchett proved that red carpet fashion didn't have to play it safe. She arrived in a soft yellow Valentino gown that felt fresh, elegant, and quietly powerful. In a sea of blacks and neutrals, her look instantly stood out without trying too hard. The flowing design, delicate details, and dreamy color suited her perfectly. It was bold for its time, yet timeless in the best way. Cate made yellow look sophisticated, not risky, and that's not easy. Fashion lovers still bring up this moment as proof that the 2000s gave us truly iconic style. This Valentino gown remains one of her most unforgettable red carpet looks ever. Kate Hudson. At the 2000 Vanity Fair Oscars party, Kate Hudson perfectly captured the spirit of Y2K fashion with a look that was both glamorous and effortlessly cool. She wore a glitzy yet minimalist ensemble from Chloe by Stella McCartney, a designer and close friend whose influence was clear in the subtle elegance of the outfit. The dress shimmered under the lights without being overdone, blending sparkle with clean lines in a way that only the early 2000s could pull off. Kate's styling was relaxed yet precise, embodying that cool girl energy that made her a fashion icon of the era. Her hair and makeup were polished but understated, letting the outfit shine while keeping the vibe approachable. It wasn't just a dress, I'd say. It was a statement of confidence, friendship, and peak Y2K style. Angelina Jolie. At the 2004 Academy Awards, Angelina Jolie stunned in a sleek white satin Mark Bauer gown, featuring a draped waist, open back, and flowing train that perfectly combined old Hollywood glamour with modern elegance. The look was completed with the Athena diamond necklace by H. Stern, diamond studs, a right-hand ring, satin pumps, sleek half-up hair, and minimal makeup, creating a timeless and unforgettable red carpet moment. 2 decades later, this iconic gown made a striking return when Sydney Sweeney wore it to the 2024 Vanity Fair Oscars after party, updating the look with layered necklaces and fresh styling. Sweeney's revival paid homage to Jolie's original elegance while proving that a truly great dress can transcend time, remaining just as captivating today as it was 20 years ago. Natalie Portman. At the premiere of The Other Boleyn Girl, Natalie Portman embodied regal elegance from head to toe. She arrived in a deep, wine-colored gown with a dramatic bustle hem that added volume, movement, and a sense of theatrical grace, perfectly suited for a red carpet moment. The matching chiffon stole draped delicately over her shoulders, softening the silhouette while adding an extra layer of sophistication and romance. Her loose updo completed the look, keeping her styling relaxed yet polished. The rich hue contrasted beautifully with her fair complexion, making her glow under the flashing cameras. Every detail, from the flowing fabric to the thoughtful draping and minimal accessories, felt intentional, showing that timeless elegance can be understated yet powerful. Penelope Cruz. At the 2003 Cannes Film Festival, Penelope Cruz delivered elegance in its most powerful form. She wore a dramatic Dior haute couture gown that felt luxurious, confident, and unmistakably high fashion. The silhouette was striking without being overwhelming, letting the craftsmanship speak for itself. Then came the show-stopping accessory, adding just the right amount of drama and flair. Everything about this look felt intentional and refined. Penelope carried it with natural grace, making the couture feel effortless rather than heavy. This wasn't just a red carpet outfit, it was a fashion statement. Even years later, this Dior moment still feels timeless, proving that true elegance never goes out of style. Nicole Kidman. At the 2007 Academy Awards, Nicole Kidman didn't just walk the red carpet, she owned it. She stepped out in a bold scarlet Balenciaga gown that instantly stopped cameras in their tracks. The dress was sleek, strapless, and perfectly sculpted, proving that simple can be incredibly powerful. That rich red shade against Nicole's porcelain skin felt dramatic, confident, and unforgettable. At a time when many stars were going over the top, she chose clean lines and pure elegance. And it worked. This wasn't a look-at-me moment, yet everyone looked anyway. Fashion critics praised it instantly, and fans still talk about it today. Nearly 2 decades later, this Balenciaga gown remains one of the greatest Oscar dresses ever. Timeless, fearless, and peak 2000s glamour. Jennifer Aniston. At the 2000 Emmy Awards, Jennifer Aniston proved that understated style can be just as powerful as high drama. She arrived in a sleek Prada gown that nearly blended into the red carpet itself, a choice that shouldn't have worked but somehow did. The clean lines and soft tone made the look feel effortless and modern. Her small silver handbag, tucked casually under her arm, added an unexpected edge. It wasn't flashy or trend-chasing. It was confident and calm. Jennifer wore it like someone who didn't need approval, and that's what made it iconic. And yes, having Brad Pitt by her side definitely added to the moment. 2 decades later, this Prada look remains quietly unforgettable. Michelle Williams. At the 2006 Academy Awards, Michelle Williams proved that even the trickiest colors can become unforgettable when worn with confidence. She stepped out in a mustard Vera Wang gown, a shade rarely seen on the red carpet, and made it feel elegant, modern, and completely natural. The dress had clean lines and subtle tailoring that highlighted her petite frame while keeping the look sophisticated. Unlike louder, more over-the-top gowns, this one relied on shape, color, and presence to make its impact. Michelle paired it with minimal accessories, letting the bold hue speak for itself, and carried the entire ensemble with grace and poise. It was a quiet but powerful statement, and even years later, this Vera Wang look remains one of her most memorable and stylish red carpet moments. Beyoncé. At the 2005 Academy Awards, Beyoncé reminded everyone that real star power doesn't need excess. She arrived in a luxurious velvet Atelier Versace gown that instantly felt royal and composed. In an era obsessed with glitter, cutouts, and bold experiments, this look stood out for being calm and controlled. The deep, rich fabric hugged her figure beautifully and moved with quiet elegance. There was nothing trendy or try-hard about it, just confidence and presence. The gown gave old Hollywood glamour mixed with modern power, Beyoncé didn't chase the moment, she was the moment. Anne Hathaway. At the 2009 Academy Awards, Anne Hathaway floated onto the red carpet in a way that felt almost unreal. She wore an ethereal Armani Privé gown that looked light, dreamy, and impossibly elegant. The soft shimmer of the fabric caught the light with every step, giving her an almost fairy tale glow. While many looks from the late 2000s feel dated today, this one somehow escaped time. It wasn't loud or attention-seeking, it was graceful, refined, and beautifully balanced. The design highlighted Anne's natural elegance rather than overpowering her, but it never got the hype it truly deserved. Even now, this Armani Privé moment stands as one of the most underrated Oscar looks of the 2000s. Eva Mendes. At the 2009 Golden Globes, Eva Mendes delivered a red carpet moment that felt pure old Hollywood magic. She stepped out in an off-white Dior gown with an exaggerated sculpted hip that gave the dress real drama without looking forced. The soft color against her glowing skin was perfection, making the whole look feel warm and luminous. Her turquoise jewelry added a bold pop that instantly caught the eye, while the bouffant-style updo completed the glamorous vibe. Everything worked together effortlessly. Nothing felt random or overdone. It was confident, feminine, and unapologetically glamorous. In a room full of heavy trends, Eva's look felt carefully styled and timeless. This Dior moment remains one of the most divine and underrated fashion wins of the late 2000s. Misha Barton. At the 2006 British Academy Film Awards, Misha Barton gave us one of those red carpet moments that still feels quietly magical. She wore a soft, romantic Marquesa gown that perfectly captured her early 2000s Essex girl energy. The gentle draping flowed effortlessly, giving the dress a dreamy, almost fairy tale feel. A delicate floral accent added just the right touch of whimsy without looking overdone. The off-shoulder neckline made the whole look feel relaxed, feminine, and intimate. It wasn't about high drama or sharp tailoring. It was about mood and softness. Misha made it feel natural, like she belonged in that dress. Misha Barton. At the 2005 Emmy Awards, Misha Barton fully embodied her status as the ultimate it girl of the 2000s. She arrived in a shimmering, floor-length Oscar de la Renta slip dress that felt effortlessly cool and perfectly on-trend for the era. The soft shine of the fabric caught the light with every step, giving the look a subtle glamour without trying too hard. It was simple, sleek, and incredibly wearable, the kind of dress everyone wanted after seeing it. Misha's relaxed styling made it feel natural, not staged. She didn't need dramatic cuts or bold colors to stand out. This look proved that sometimes less really is more. Even today, it remains one of her most iconic and memorable red carpet moments. Cate Blanchett. At the 2005 Golden Globes, Cate Blanchett once again proved she was operating on an entirely different style level. She stepped onto the red carpet in a lavender Jean-Paul Gaultier gown that felt bold, intelligent, and quietly futuristic. The soft color was unexpected yet powerful, standing out in a sea of predictable shades. The design had structure, movement, and just enough drama to feel high fashion without being theatrical. Cate wore it with total confidence, like someone who understands fashion as art, not trends. Nothing about this look was ordinary or safe. It was thoughtful, daring, and beautifully executed. Even today, this Gaultier moment feels ahead of its time and truly worthy of its own red carpet award. Cate Blanchett. At the 2007 Academy Awards, Cate Blanchett gave us a red carpet moment that felt almost otherworldly. She stepped out in an Armani Privé gown that seemed to flow like liquid silver, shimmering with every move and catching the light in the most mesmerizing way. The dress had an armor-like structure, giving it strength and elegance at the same time, a rare combination that made Kate feel both powerful and ethereal. Unlike many dramatic gowns of the era, this one was refined and sculptural, showing that glamour doesn't have to scream to be unforgettable. Kate carried it with total confidence, making the gown feel alive rather than just worn. Even today, this Armani Privé moment remains one of the most iconic and unforgettable red carpet looks of the 2000s. And that wraps up our countdown of the most iconic fashion moments of the 2000s. Which of these iconic outfits is your favorite? Comment below and let us know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a deep dive into the world of celebrity fashion.